Don't worry about it. That's from previous Vetsna's op where they tried to do an assassination here, but let's start getting this AO down, and you guys will see how I build these things from scratch. So basically, large garrison here of a bunch of different units. This is going to be an enemy, basically a fortified compound. This is also going to be a mortar position that I will stretch out. That's how I had it as when they did the assassination for Call Sign Warlord. I'm going to keep things true here. We're also going to have a BTR over here, a BMP up there, and try to make everything truthful here. Though I won't have the streetlights because we don't need them. I will, let me quickly do a time acceleration, though, to have it go down a few hours. So set that up. That'll run that clock. We'll have it stop at about 10 o'clock. And let's see. Middle Eastern Militia. We're going to have to use Islamic State here for the BMP. And the more advanced BTR. So we'll put that puppy there. We'll put the more... yeah, we'll take the BTR 60. Put that down right there. We're going to need a roadblock now with the off-road. M2. Put that puppy down right there. Cut her fuel. Now I need to set up the following. 4-man patrol right there. Or not a patrol, but just a 4-man fire team. The 8-man patrol, hopefully I won't crash while I do this. Because Zeus has a nice little tendency to just crash on you when you go into the map right now, ever since Laws of War came out, but... if I do it early enough in the mission file, it shouldn't crash on me.
Are you commanding or?
Oh, I'm spot leading.
Put that as the friendly group.
Fine with you.
Fire team, AI, garrison. Put that down. Put that group right there.
I can put myself in and detach myself from stupidity.
Um.
I'm not asking you, Barty.
Do you want me to spawn you a car so you can attach or detach yourself?
Let's give him a warm
It's up to you, I don't
shall we?
Whatever the op needs, I'm just here to see if my car doesn't explode, which is pretty unlikely, actually. It's
Here, I've put an SUV to the right. You can, you know, just chill in there. Bring Bill, man. Have an orgy. I don't care.
Bill's not even playing. He can't do Arma right now.
Oh shit, what happened?
An orgy with you.
I don't know, something bullshit. And my heat sink is currently melting, so I'm just gonna see how long it lasts until my computer explodes.
Nice.
I don't think that's something to laugh at.
The salt is real. Oh my god.
I'm going to drown myself.
And
Hey, Wolf is
Now let's use some Humvees.
what are you doing there, big man?
You know,
You
gearing up.
getting in this arsenal? Oh, it's Dr. Hibbert. Aren't you banned permanently?
Yeah, I'm back, baby.
Let me fix that.
No, you can't do this. You can't do
Hey,
it.
since we're dealing with hostages, Daniel
Don't do
isn't
it,
here,
please.
right?
No, it's not.
This is
Ew,
me.
Andrew, we're in the desert.
My God, sniper, fucking kicked me already.
God, I'm gonna be a machine gunner.
As you can tell, my player base is,
fucking CPU melts.
they're interesting, to say the least.
What should I use? Is this a machine gun?
Yep, that's a machine gun.
Sweet.
It's good for stress testing the CPU. It is good for stress testing if you use enough of them.
And we'll put one last Land Rover over here as well.
Oh my god, Andrew, bipod or VFG?
Sentry team down here, that's more the sniper team though.
Andrew, I need you to tell me you're my liege, my spiritual liege.
That turns me on. But
I know.
Big stick on his back, you want that?
What the hell just gotta
Big
move
bad
order,
stick.
stop it.
I got a stick for you. It's my penis.
Stick. Prefer the firearm.
Andrew, you wanna be British today?
Set those guys up,
UCP.
and that should be good.
I think no.
Oh, Andrew, come back.
Oh shit.
Don't leave me.
Alright,
alone.
whoever is gonna be, okay, never mind. Let's see.
I want
Looks
to.
like looks like
Deadwalker, I'll
Grizzly
get to you in
ready
a
to
sec.
Ready to run into bullets.
Hey, I love
Did you say
that shot.
sniper?
I said, get ready to deal with your shitty command style of running into bullets.
I'm not commanding.
Yes, you are.
Fuck,
There's
I
a
am.
lot of
I
salt.
mean, that's a good thing. It's also a bad thing.
Lot of
Do
salt.
you like running into bullets, or do you like seeing us run
No.
into bullets?
Yeah, it's Grizzly.
Just trying to think where.
Dude, I get off to that shit.
I know you
Put
do,
in
you
brass.
pervert.
I think right here would be
And
good.
just buckets.
Eander.
Oh. Well, that was a mistake. I'm okay. Just shh. That never happened. just don't worry about it. I was expecting to get shot there, but okay. What was it? Deadwalker. Where's Deadwalker? There he is. Okay, let's see.
There is an invisible force.
Oh, yeah. Put a sock in it. I'm just a deity. Deity, however you say it. I'm gonna put you right here. So yeah, I'm just gonna set up some minor things and then, you know, spice up the place and then maybe put you under some sort of explosive. I've got no fucking idea.
Okay.
So let's take our friendly neighborhood Durka friends and set you up like that. That should be perfect. Alright, and then I'm going to need some statics. Do I have a marker down for this AO? No, I do not. So let me put that down. No, we're going to put him against the wall. Hi, command radio check. Okay, static. God damn it. Need my SPG-9 launcher up here. Put that forward, and then I can have the NSV sit-down turret. Thingamabob. Then I need my ZSU. Perfect. Okay, and then I'll put a Dishka down right here for some added fire support. And he's gonna fall over like a retard. Come on, buddy. Work with me here. You're better than that. You're better than that. Good boy. Alright. Touch up a few things here. That can stop. Perfect.
You still.
Huh?
What's up with all the guys moonwalking to the building southwest?
I don't question them. I just let them live their life. It's best not to ask questions when you're dealing with insurgent forces and, you know.
Sounds serious.
Very. They're basically, I think they're stuck. So let me just try to move them, see what the hell they do. But otherwise, that should be okay. Yep, that fixed them. Alright. This should be good. Let's put down a buffer layer of civilians. Men. Random. Control C. V. Can these guys not walk past, or they're just being slow about it? Alright. Let's see, and then Garrison.
You think they're gonna change radio frequencies though?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll tell me what they are if they do. Stupid fucking civilians. I don't want any to be on top of this command building, because it might get, like, airstrike to death for some other goddamn reason. Spot check, spot check. That should be okay. That's a bit iffy. That's fine, that's fine. Put him over there. This guy can be moved to over here. And this all looks okay. Yep, alright, cool. This is high command to whoever the ground command is. I'm ready to give you your briefing when you are ready. And that should be good. So, Deadwalker. How do you want to die?
You could put tripwire mines around the doors.
Yeah, we'll get those deployed. I'm gonna have to ungarrison some of the guys at the doorway, but yeah, we could definitely have some fun with you. Cold War objects.
Oh no, it's camera again.
Let's see. Interactions, open inventory. Boop, 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 boop. Man, look at all of this stuff. Defusal kits, weaponry. You have a lot of crap.
Mm-hmm. I like to be prepared.
Mm-hmm. Alright. There we go. Tripwire mines are going to be a bit interesting to have set up there. I will BRB. I'm going to see if they need a brief yet.
I'll be right back as well.
Yep. Here, I'll just do this as a general sort of thing.
Vest.
We have a huddle side.
I have a vest on.
Dude,
He's wearing a vest.
Not for me.
put in my
Now
backpack
you are.
too.
It's interesting.
So that's a gun.
I think 1,800 rounds will be enough.
What?
I feel like this
What the
might
fuck
not
is
work out the
that?
way you think it will.
Who are you?
1,500?
Oh, are you
Yeah,
another
should be
saw
enough.
gunner? Yo, bro.
What
What's
is
up?
that?
Machine gun bros. What's up? We're not friends though.
Actually,
Why
makes
not?
me angry.
You want to help me in shunning the guy who has the wrong machine gun?
Nah, well, actually, we can use this as a command
Or just
vehicle.
stare at him?
Seriously.
Is that a fucking revolver with a hollow sight?
Your eyes
do not deceive you. It is.
I think I need to go some.
Machine gun you got there.
You need to sit down.
Rat.
I don't.
And even Whiskers is in on this. He's not even a machine gunner.
has a suppressor.
I guess we'll just wait till they decide to be ready for this op, but in the meantime, I guess I'll just set up my patrols.
Say that everybody looks the same on thermals.
Dr. Hibbert's got a beret on, not even a helmet. He's
Well, I don't use thermals, and my PID is pretty bad, so
Fine.
it looks the same to me.
Special for
So it's not
You might
that
wanna
I
be
don't need to be special. I'm sure your mom thinks you're very special, but you're not going to be able to change ammo with anybody else.
No.
You're the only one who's using that ammo.
I'm just saying, he brought a revolver with a hollow sight on it.
All
And
the other
if it
machine
How
happens,
about
guns.
if you're
it might
done
be too
with
bad.
your
Oh my God, where'd
gear,
he go?
you're gonna go line up next
Be
to
able
the
to.
wall.
I won't be able to
by
say
the
about
barracks.
1,800
Grab
rounds.
the 240, that way if the 240 gunners need ammo, they can yank it from you.
Alright, that's enough.
Fear rounds, because those don't go anywhere else but that gun, and no one else is using that.
Let us set up these tripwire mines. Let's see. Tripwire. There we go. Come on. So hopefully this will work in the way we're intending it to work. Oh yeah, that should definitely work. So there's a tripwire mine trap. Not sure if it'll even be effective if it's faded into that pillow. These guys are all getting lined up. I still don't hear anyone over 50, so I'm going to keep working on this AO. Otherwise, we got this large... Yep, fuck. I forgot. I forgot. And that is exactly what happened. You fucking memory leak now in the map. And I completely deserve that one. That is why you can't go into the map anymore in Zeus. Because Laws of War created that issue. So I'll get back on the server in 2 minutes tops. I need to put up TeamSpeak now because I'm not going to stream the password. Oh, for the love of God, I hate that fucking thing. Yeah, the problem is going into the map from the Zeus interface. Sometimes you're fine, sometimes you're not. And that is exactly what happens. Also, units that are going to run out of that building might end up killing themselves now, so joy oh joy. Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? And it's also going to give me a connecting error of connection failed when I first try to go in, so I'll just... Oh, wow! So maybe it won't. Shall we? Come on. If it gives me a connecting failed issue now, I'm going... There we go. Tier 3 slots. No one's in the commander slot, which hence there's no fucking organization here. Let me move TeamSpeak down now. And we'll just slowly join in. Yeah, it's, the crash is if you go into map. I know Bohemia is aware of it, they just don't have a fix out yet. But hopefully the next hot fix will fucking fix that issue. Otherwise, this is how we gotta deal with it. So, boop to that.
The wrong backpack.
Quickly get on 50. High command back on net.
What are you?
Okay, hi Zeus.
It's my primary.
Yep, and now everything's pretty much ungarrisoning. Joy, so...
Yeah, did you bring a suppressor for it as well?
Yep, there's a suppressor on there.
Hey, if you guys
Doesn't show up.
It's... Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not actually visible.
It's like an internal suppressor.
Very, advanced.
Backpack.
Oh?
They're complaining about your backpack feature.
God, and you gotta re-garrison everything, because everything decides to ungarrison itself when you crash as a Zeus or leave.
Dr. Hibbert, stop playing fucking Barbie and get on the wall, you fuck.
I think I got everything.
Oh, hurry up, nerd. Soggy!
I mean, that should be everything except patrols that are still moving around, which is good.
At least I got the weather.
Now I gotta recheck the civilians for any fucking butt hugging here.
It's a symbol of redundancy. Right here.
This is like a laser for not fucking up. Like, if I see one more person step out, I'm just gonna pull the trigger. Wow.
And we get much more wonderful banter.
Whatever.
Oh, Barty's gonna lead this one. Well, this isn't gonna end well. No offense to Barty, but when he leads a lot, things tend to go south very, very quickly.
No secret. Lee Garvin, are you even here? He's not even here. Look at that.
Oh, about y'all guys fucking shut up.
Yeah, so they might be a while. Barty's commanding, so this should end well.
Shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna delete your stuff.
Oh no.
No, because there's a blank explosive charge at your feet. I don't want them to get the wrong idea.
Ah, yeah.
And then re-add. That animation was him being surrendered.
That you can place a radio here so I can listen in but not talk.
I can give you back the radio, but I'd have to unfrickin' Garrett.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
Yeah, hold on.
We?
We've got time. They're bumble fucking around. They haven't radioed me yet. Hold on. Here, so, oh wait, is that an armed guy? Is that a civ? That's just a civ, alright, so. Here's what I'll do. I'll put down an arsenal for you. You can grab the radio. Just give me a sec.
Sure.
Let's see. Here, I've got a really stupid idea. And this hopefully won't bite me back in the ass. The arsenal is the civilian. So just, you know, grab your radio and then, I'm not sure what frex they'll use. Hopefully they'll use the same, but, you know, 50, 60, 70. And then when you're done, just put yourself to surrender and I'll move you back.
Sure.
Alright. And that's that.
Thanks.
No problem.
Jesus, I have to cut my toenails.
Yeah, I would agree. Those are some pretty gruesome looking toenails. This is High Command on frequency 50, giving a radio check for anyone that is on this net.
I do read. Let's give him a warm
Roger, just say when you want your briefing.
Roger.
Alright, so I'm going to open up to the chat here. If you guys have any suggestions for putting things into the AO, just let me know. Kitsune Lord, I'll put down some goats for you. That's fine. You gave a donation. I'll return the favor. We'll put down some classic Liru edition goats within this compound right here, because why the fuck not? I've got one charge set right here. I'm going to quickly arsenal myself. I'll have to change my net back. But I'm going to give myself another detonator here. I'll also have to re-hide myself, but let's do that.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
We'll do an M112 demolition block. Or hopefully it'll be the no, we'll just stick with the big frickin' satchel thingy. So now I'll have to redo my long range radio. And then hide myself. Alright, Deadwalker, I'm also gonna put an explosive charge at your feet. Because, you know, I'm such a nice guy.
We don't have bloodlust anymore, right?
No, we don't. Wow, it can, like,
survive.
fit in his hand. This is a really small explosive charge. It can literally fit in the palm of your hand. I think that's amazing. Oh, never mind. It was just being bad. Select a trigger. Sweet. Yes, it is a
guy
boom
next to me
Kidon.
called it out.
Yeah, I know. Alright, now, I know Barty gave me a radio check. I'm just waiting on him so I can give him the goddamn brief.
Yeah, I heard. I'm only listening in
Let's give him a
15
warm welcome, shall we? Fair enough. So, Deja Vu truck. What, you mean the one with the 50 cal in the back?
Just so
I do
I
have
have a
faith in the
general
player
idea
base,
what we're
especially after
doing.
the previous mission. Mountain snipers down. I can't put a Liru down, but thank you for the thought. Looks like an IED area.
Hey, I'm promoted squad lead now.
Get out of that group if you can. Hit the U key menu and get out of groups. They'll be able to track your exact location with the U squad menu. I don't want that to be done. Are you able to do that?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. 2 is my push to talk key. That's why it interrupts sometimes. So I'm going to put that there. And I'm thinking, let's do a 4-man team. They've got that drone coming up, so I'm going to hide them a bit. But I'm running out of room to put stuff down, so we'll do this, and then I will set up the sniper teams as well. This is High Command. Be advised, AO will not be live until I give you the brief, and I reserve the right to still spawn stuff into the AO despite the drone being up. Set up another sniper team. Put that down, put them in a line formation, have them go crouched.
High command, your ground command, ready for brief.
Oh, that's
Solid copy. Here are your objectives. So we cleared out the town of Ramir, we got the truck out, we've got the hostages out. That was a very good job. Unfortunately, we had 1 times Allied infantry move out of the AO with a, basically 1 hostage was taken out of the AO. That was 1 US troop. We do have a policy of no man left behind, gentlemen. We've tracked his GPS transponder to the town of Tunkoof. If we have any CIA Tier 3 operatives, they'll tell you that that town is a bit of a sniper's nest, so be careful. You will need to go into that town, take the hostage, and RTB with him. That is your only objective at this time. We have provided you with a multitude of MRAPs, 2 Blackhawks, and a Little Bird to get this AO done. If you need anything else, please let me know in the next few minutes. RG Knights, thank you for the sub, my friend. If you want to see anything specific, please let me know. I will try to provide. Otherwise, thank you for the sub. Hope you keep enjoying the content.
I'm getting kind of scared that they get that much assets.
See, I will admit I gave them a GMG truck on purpose to see if they'll outright fire that into towns with civs, because if they kill civs, then, you know, I reserve the right to smack them.
Ah, like that.
That's always fun, right? Other suggestions, let me quickly look through. Yeah, okay, we'll do the
That guy
Land
to my
Rover.
right keeps staring at me.
I guess he just likes you. Let me see where that is within our advanced compositions. Oh, we gotta go to 63rd, ISIS. What was that? It was a Land Rover. Cord Land Rover, right? This puppy. Yeah. That puppy. The good old-fashioned Deja Vu truck with the 50 cal in the back. He's a sneaky little bastard, but he can inflict serious damage if he gets close enough to the player base, and that's why we like him. He's a glass cannon, but when he gets away with it, it's pretty brutal. Do we have any AA set up? Yes, we have a single ZSU AA right on top of the command building. And I think that's the only AA I'm going to have set up. You know what? In away from that drone, I will put down another ZSU to face the southern side. Again, having it a little bit hidden. Never hurts. So we'll have that puppy facing there, and that should be good. Otherwise, I mean, oh shit, didn't mean to go on the map again. But let me just do it by Y. We've got a pretty simple AO down. They're gonna divide the force into 3 different squads, and
50 check over.
classic Barty.
Good check.
Good check. Here's the issue with this plan. And I've always said this is the main issue with dividing your forces like this time and time again. Why would you take like the 25, 30 infantry you've got back here? Actually, let me do a head count. 3, 6, 7. So 21, 24. So about 25 units.
So I'm guessing Ian is commanding, Barty and Andrews are squad leads?
Yeah. Let me also rant to you with this as well. Here's the issue with what they're doing right now. They're dividing their 25-ish guys into 3 teams, Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie, but they're basically hitting the AO in 3 different spots to try to, you know, sweep everything accordingly. I think that's a really bad idea because they're basically dividing their forces and they're going to hit the AO in a bunch of different spots at the same time. And if one squad gets fucked, they're gonna be on their own. Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? The whole point with this AO is, you know, the first mission did so well is because Alpha and Bravo attacked on the same flank. They supported each other, and they were able to pretty much sweep this AO. With this, there's no squad that's gonna be supporting each other, so each team's honestly, I think they're gonna get fucked, but we'll see. I have been making a difficulty change too, so that might work in their favor, but still, that is not a good plan, what they've established, in my opinion.
Do you have anything to squad wipe a whole squad in one time?
I've got a BMP and a BTR, and the issue is one squad's going to attack the zone with the BMP, one's going to attack them with the BTR. Those are meant to be QRF-esque forces. Also, I said GPS transponder, so you are very close to the actual marker location on the map, but I don't think they took that hint properly, so we'll see how this plays out. Maybe Charlie's going to end up taking a ridge line to the south to overwatch both squads, but I have a feeling they're going to get pretty badly fucked and overrun, so we'll see. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but still, I don't have high hopes for this one.
Well...
Hold on.
That's fine for me then.
This is High Command. Last chance. Any additional vehicle assets that you want? Otherwise, we're playing it how we're playing it.
Copy, wait 1.
What do you mean, wait 1? That... When I say last chance... That's so fucking trippy. Hello Kitty car. Hold on. That's in Cup. We don't use Cup anymore because of a few different issues with compatibilities for Ace, so oh well. I mean, if they knew his exact position, this is actually a very easy AO to go into. If you have to hit this location, as I've hinted, all you need to do...
High Command, your ground command, we are pleased with the vehicle choice.
Solid copy. Good luck. First off, I would PID this mortar position with my drone, or at least try my best. If I knew it was there, great. If I didn't, that would definitely fuck me over in my advance, especially if contact was broken with the squad. But I would time this squad's movements down to a T if I could see it with the drone, and I would then move my guys up basically along this riverbed, and when they're coming in, I'd switch them off to be on the hills right here on the left or on the right. Probably on the left would be better based on this defilade. And I'd get my guys right over here, probably use this wall to help my maneuver troops in, but I'm not gonna lie.
Shoot me when they shoot the other guy to the left with the Leon field.
Everything right here is really in the open for that insertion. So honestly, another route to take would be to insert right here and then use this riverbed to come in to get to the same location. And since this patrol only goes up to here, you'd have much more breathing room. But it's about right here where you take first contact. And then on top of that, you'd either have to go into these buildings so you don't get mortared, or just try to charge in and hope you don't get outflanked too hard, basically have a squad overwatching that location. Other issues that can arise is this squad could be right here in the literal worst place for you to assault from, and then, you know, you have an extra 8 bodies to fight with, and that BTR could be very quick to respond. Same with this 8-man team, so you could easily get sandwiched in that position. But we'll see. We've already seen how the player base is going to do this. They're going to use one of the routes I said. They're going to use a second route, not following the road exactly, but going along this ridge line, and then Charlie is going to have a very big amount of distance to go around with. And we'll see how that plays out, but I'm really worried with the amount of units that are being splintered off with this maneuver, because these squads are not that big. And if they're going to take like an armed Vic each, that basically is going to cut them all down to 2. So hell, one squad's going to have literally a little above a fire team element. And I don't think they're considering that, unless they're going to air insert, in which case, you know, that's also good, but for suppressive and supporting fire, with that plan they have in play, I would highly recommend Alpha and Bravo take the Vix, and then Charlie take the unarmed one, because they've got a better time going into this AO. I don't know. It's going to be tough. They're making it pretty tough for themselves. They also only have 1 drone up, so they're only going to get 1 angle of viewership. In that previous AO, they had 2 drones up, so that was helping them get different angles on, and Makarov was being pretty good with the drones, being very active with it, and he was able to basically see anything I did in the AO in real time and respond to it accordingly. That is definitely what you want to see from your drone operator. But contingency plans are going to stay the same. I'm going to be bringing reinforcements down from this dirt road. Probably do that from around like back here-ish, from where we, you know, did those PvP ops a few weeks ago. Otherwise, yeah. Not really much I can do with overarching patrolling bit, because you can either have patrolling infantry or patrolling vehicle, because otherwise the vehicle will just run over the infantry. But yeah, any last minute suggestions, feel free to go ahead. Be advised, the AO, I forgot to mention, the AO is now live since the brief concluded. Anything we can throw out last second? Bitmonger, thank you for the sub with Twitch Prime. Send in go there she is. 6 now. And yep, if you want to see anything classic, let me know. I do have a BTR already in play, but I can have one set to go as QRF down here if the need arises. So we can actually set one up like this. And they don't have... oh, no, fuck, they've got the drone right there. Here's what I'll do. Following this road in.
Ground command, this is Charlie. We set off so long. I'll see you there when we get there.
We'll do a cargo truck. We gotta group it with the Middle Eastern, because otherwise they tend to glitch out.
That sounds hopeful.
Excuse me. And we'll grab an Islamic State BTR. Does any faction have any better BTRs here? Because you just have the BTR 60 as well. I guess we'll have to go to Cherno Russian. I want to use like a BTR 70. Yeah. Fuck, I gotta crew them though. Because if you take one faction's Vic... God damn it, I thought I hit the button. If you take one faction's Vic and put a different group of infantry in it, they tend to glitch the hell out and lose all sense of pathfindability. Which is annoying as fuck. So there's that. Reset our global AI measure. That's right here, global AI. 90, 35, 50, 50, making it a bit simpler because there are insurgents. They probably don't have the best of weapon handling. And we'll go down. Yeah, if I use... here's the thing about the LZs and the drop zones. I could put a general one down right here and have things go in, but I kinda like to prefer to, or at least what I'm leaning towards nowadays, is putting them live in the AO themselves, And it just, because I know with the reinforcements, you can set things and customize things to an extent, but I just like doing it that way. It's just personal preference. And I like to switch between the two. 2 civs with animation. Normally, I'd say yes if this was a tier 3 op, but because this is a tier 2 op, I'm going to say no. And the whole reason for that is I don't want the civs staying in the AO. I want them to be able to run out if they can, if they're smart enough to, because sometimes their AI breaks. But once you start adding ambient animations to these guys, they get... It breaks their common sense, and they sometimes might not run out of the AO. Hell, they might stay in that animation as an active firefight's going on, and that doesn't really make any sense, you know what I mean? Cass MI8, nah. Big Betsy, I'm taking a break from using Big Betsy right now. We're just trying to develop the tier 2's ability of common sense, like that first op. If we get 2 weeks solid of ops like that, then yes, we'll start seeing Big Betsy and more like crazy OP shit later on. Spec Ops troops. This faction's technically backed by the Russians, but... Yeah, okay. We'll do it. Let's see.
Bravo stepping off.
I like that idea. And then I'm going to need like 3 VMF
They're
guys.
really moving in different squads, yeah.
Yep. We're gonna have some friends come up to visit.
Uh-oh.
Not the Middle Eastern men. Not the Islamic either. God damn it, where'd the VMF guys go? No, not a crew combat will have.
Yeah, by the way, since you've stolen my gear, you can gear out one of these guys.
Nah, it's fine. Because we have something else coming up. Good call for the spec op idea, Caustic. Very nice. No T90s. Throw in extra cord. Here's the thing, though. They've set up their...
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
Here's what we could do, actually. Here's how I can get away with it. I need a standing cord here. Good call on the cord. We can do it like this. So therefore, it then looks like on the drone that they're setting up, you know, more entrenching positions. And it doesn't look like it just magically appears, but that's only if someone's actively watching the drone. Which I hope someone is, but we're just going to walk this cord over. We're going to get it on the second story of that building to face the northern side. And we'll go from there. I'm not going to put down any tanks. Tanks are a bit too heavy for this AO. It's because they don't have any choppers to deal with them. No air assets, and they don't have any, like, IDF. Not IDF, excuse me. Like Bradleys with AT abilities. IFE is the term I was looking for.
Hey, bad load. Yeah, my driver's a retard.
So we'll release it, like, right here. Should be perfect. And then we can just crew it. Perfect. It's Russian VMF Spec Ops, though. Spetsnaz. Someone's gonna... I know some people yell at me for how I pronounce stuff. It's not really pronounced Spetsnaz. It's something else, or... Spetsnaz, or something like that. Spetsnaz. Let me check the map here on their insertion methods. These guys are still driving. One's going to break off, go that way. The other's going to break off, go that way. That's the dismount point. Swagner. Yeah, so the first mission, Swa, you joined in a bit late. We already had an IDAP hostage rescue as the first op today. They got 6 hostages from the IDAP out, and for one of their vans, which had supplies. Ops involving the guys as humanitarian / IDAP forces, I'm not gonna lie, that's a bit boring. I wouldn't really get a high enough attendance for that because it's just a lot of like ambient civilian interaction and maybe some survival. We could have some sort of escort mission with that one day though. Probably next week. I'll try to think of a concept where we could have a few non-combat soldiers that need to like do a supply run. They need to be escorted by a U.S. convoy. Let me write that one down. It's actually that in itself could utilize the IDAP guys. But I know our syndicate campaign, we're doing a lot of anti-IDAP related stuff.
Welcome, shall we?
Did they put anything in here? It's gonna kick me out of channel when you check the first time you click the cargo button. There's the dot because it switched my TFAR channel because it takes a second for this to load. But I want to see if they actually loaded this with anything. Nope, only FAKs. All right. Because I talked about when I gave a first look in the dev branch for this DLC, you could use the Pelican drones to basically bring in resupplies. Just set up your resupply at base, and then when you need it, have whoever's operating your drones also manage the Pelican drone to come in, plop it down, and boom, there's your resupply. Or if you forgot explosive charges, you can have someone at base who's dead, just load up a Pelican drone and send it in, and boom, you got explosive charges. I mean, there's so much utility here. Ratkin, it wouldn't be fighting the convoy, it would be, they would be the convoy themselves, and I would be trying to ambush it in a few different points. So it would basically be a patrol style, but with Vix. Let's see. Suicide kittens. Kittens aren't in Arma 3, unfortunately, and that's pretty evil. And the Islamic State faction, formerly known as the ISIS guys, ever since like 6 months ago, before they updated it. Yeah, that's part of Project Op 4. Yeah, if you do mission, you'll see the previous mission. I didn't update that, but just if anyone does the mission. Is that a gunshot?
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
I think that was actually because of the follower sound, but I could have sworn I heard something to the north, but that's fine.
Charlie, be advised, there's a 4th sector mark with heavy resistance that you're going to be crossing.
So their Russian guys are almost in the AO. That's great.
There's a 4th sector that's been marked. You're going to be crossing.
Yeah, the demining drones are nice, but they do.
Refer to sector D marker.
The new drones are a bit finicky. It takes a bit of getting used to. Oh, look at that. Russians are gonna, drive around the goat. They respect the goats. I like that. Nothing too big, because the main faction they're fighting are the insurgents, so you gotta wonder what insurgents have. And since these guys are mainly a guerrilla faction, they won't have that much. I'm gonna get this guy off the road. We'll put his rocket launcher there as well. Actually, I want the guy with the beret to come out, even though he's just the engineer driver guy. We'll use this guy. So he's gonna shut the engine off. Hey, Dead Walker.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
We brought you a friend.
Oh, no. A Korean?
He's a Russian. That's... I mean, I guess all Op 4 are gonna be the same to you, but... He's gonna pretend to ask you some questions. And if shit oh, wow, he is fucking Asian looking. That's weird. And he's just, you know, he's speaking behind you for whatever goddamn reason. He's just barking at you right now. But if the AO gets too hot and they're not making any progress, we're going to steal you and bring you away. And put you in a gulag. Because we're such nice people.
He's headbanging now.
So, we're going to start the torture. Are you ready for this?
No. Please don't shoot the explosive.
Let's Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
So right now, these butterflies are going to keep landing on your nose and making it itch, but you won't be able to scratch it.
That's just evil.
Exactly, we're the Russians.
How did you manage to catch them?
Russian bias, that's all you need to know. We're also recording this on a little camera that's called Bat Movie for whatever fucking reason.
So, Batman's coming.
He might. Might be part of the US forces, or they might kill themselves, one of the two. So, trucks and launchers, I think they misinterpreted those launchers for the mortars, but that should be cleared out. Riverbed Patrol, they got that. UAZ, one dude. Heavily garrisoned BMD, they're just marking one dude. ZSU Patrol. Humvee, UAZ, and turreted chassis. Oh, you sneaky little bastard. They know it. I need to make new models because they're starting to figure things out. Technical and squad roadblock. They don't know about that IED ambush, but it's not going to be usable there. They haven't marked the full moving patrol, but yeah, they've got pretty much most of the AO down, which is good. Knowledge is half the battle, or knowing is half the battle. Getting the necessary knowledge is also important. So this guy is glitching the fuck out. He's supposed to be part of a roaming patrol, and you're just gonna wall hack back in and go to the exact same fucking spot. I can't spawn snakes. Otherwise, yes, I'd start smacking you with attached to snake. Actually, hold on. That gives me an idea.
Uh-oh. No, it's
This is Charlie, we've reset this man point.
Second, Charlie.
Get at this man point.
Copy that. Wait for the order to move.
Understood.
Now you are indeed a cockhead. Relish in your new promotion.
Thank you.
Alright, let's look at the squads coming in. They have dismounted here. One squad's bringing the 50. This is the one. Yeah, again, 5 people. That's gonna be tough for this AO. They better bring their fucking A game. This team is going in with the 40 Mike, but they have a lot of guys. I would have had the 40 Mike overwatch the 5 guys there and switched it with the 50, but they're doing the smart thing of the northern groups that are going to have all this open area to have to cross are going to get the Vix, and then Charlie dismounted with this empty one, and they're going to push him. But they're very close to a sniper team, though I will admit they're not looking in their direction. So they're just in defilade from the eyes of this guy, so they wouldn't even be spotted regardless. So, insertion-wise, so far so good. They got into the AO without getting murdered. Now we'll see who jumps the gun and gets spotted by the roaming guys.
You have to hold fire and let's fire apart.
Lenny face. So I'm going to have this car pull in a bit more. They haven't called out the Russian presence either yet, so I don't think they're drone. Grizzly, he's actually being active with it. He's just give him the benefit of doubt. This is a pretty big AO. There is a lot to watch here. So we'll see how everything goes. This guy's still randomly shouting. Alright, so what do you guys think? Capital F, they're going to succeed. And when I say succeed, I mean they're going to be able to grab Deadwalker, they're going to disarm the explosive charge under him, and they're going to bring him back to base. Or lowercase f, we're going to see a bloodbath. The Russian guy's going to have to take Deadwalker and throw him in the gulag.
Alpha boys are starting to move in. You may proceed as well.
Really? Lowercase f?
That's good.
Literally, everything is lowercase f. Now, I will say, my personal opinion, it's going to be a lowercase f, just based on the amount of enemy units in the AO, and how they're basically doing a three-way assault here, taking way too much of the AO at once. And I have a feeling we're just going to see one of the squads start to get hammered, and then, you know, basically get wiped. And then air insurgen's going to come in to either help them or they're going to treat it as a one-life op. So, yeah, either way, they're going to be able to eventually clear out this town, but I might have Deadwalker out of the AO by then. But hey, anything is possible. I have been wrong on how the player base succeeds or even fails when I thought they'd win many different times in the past. So we'll just have to see how it all plays out, which is part of the fun, isn't it? Alright. I would lower that Vic, because if you start driving it on an open hill, that's going to greatly increase its chance to be spotted, especially by the AI by default, because when you're in a Vic moving it on the hills, it's a coefficient variable for spotting, or if spotted, greatly increases. So what the hell are these chuckle fucks doing, and why are you in a fucking... That's weird. Let's quickly give this guy a heal since he's crippled for whatever stupid reason, and let's get you out of that building so you can continue your fucking patrol. Yeah. So I guess some of his guys were partially garrisoned for whatever dumb reason. Charlie is moving up. 7 men effective. So a little under the exact 8 amount for a squad. The only issue is these guys... Ooh, that's going to be tough. They're going to be in the eye range of this sniper team. And then if they come up on the ZSU improperly, they're going to get killed. And some of them are also coming up on the ridge line, so they're dividing even further into 2 fire teams. Yeah, I'd say 90% chance we're going to see a squad wipe. This group's still coming down as well. Based on how I'm seeing things, it's probably going to be Charlie that's going to break first contact with that sniper team. So all of my roaming forces are going to go and aim for Charlie. Especially this group right here. They're going to send their technicals down.
Charlie Bravo, hold your assault until everyone's in position.
So the commander just told Charlie and Bravo to hold. I guess they're waiting for Alpha, which I'm assuming is a squad up here, right? Yep. So they're waiting for Alpha to get more into position, like right here.
Let's get
Yeah, divide into 2 teams. Blue team will assault. Oh, that's... I'm worried. I'm a bit nervous, but you never know. You never know. So I'm going to stop being a negative Nancy. Here it has to be by first person, but we can see third person wise, they definitely don't know the sniper team's here. If they go into that openness, I will. Yep, see? Start seeing them through the grass. They don't know where the hostage is precisely, but I said that this was their, like, the GPS transponder, so it's very close to this location, but I didn't clarify specifically on that, so... Seeing if common sense is coming back. Yeah, if they get on that hill, that's going to be definite eyes on.
Ground command, this is
I don't
Charlie.
see Alpha. And then Bravo is way too far in defilade.
Second. We're standing by to commence assault, waiting on your order. Copy that, Charlie.
I'm just being a lively Liru. I mean, yeah, they definitely see them. So I think they just spotted. Yep. The hell is that beeping? So I'm gonna have them backtrack. We're gonna send this Vic over. Yep, she's got fuel. Might take her a second to spin up her engine. There she goes. And we're gonna go check out what the hell that was.
The Riverbed Patrol is headed towards you. Copy that.
So Riverbed Patrol's coming around. They're gonna take out that spot.
The truck coming towards us. We might have to break contact early. Let me know if you open fire.
Actually, book it back. He just got shot. He's gonna be shouting.
Advise, we had a discharge situation. We've lost our stealth. Copy that. Bravo, you're clear to engage. Copy that.
Yeah, don't react at all. Headshot.
Ooh, they're pretty close.
Headshot. Headshot. Oh, for the love of God. Yep, don't react at all. I switched targets as soon as he reacted. So, let's start reacting troops around accordingly. Put them to aware, send over the BMP and this group. Wait, shit, didn't mean to. Send that unit around. Organize the BTR in this group, and we're going to start calling in artillery fire with our suppressive. So, AI, suppressive fire.
So let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Charlie, sit rep. He has one BIA. This is Bravo. Our compound is firing mortars.
They get me. And now we just have things react accordingly. I think they just dropped him too. So AI. That's the wrong AI tab. On garrison.
Right, there's mortars on the team.
We're gonna stop doing mortars. They just took out the mortared units.
Bravo, can you give me a sit rep?
Now I'm having to manage quite a lot here as we basically coordinate what the hell's going on. BTR is also heading over. I'm gonna have this force come over. This guy will act as another man. I probably have to put fuel in this Vic. Yep.
This is Bravo. We silenced the mortars.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Copy that, Bravo.
Yeah. Well, I think they're pretty much all down. I'm not sure if he's down or alive, but I want him to stay in that damn Vic, though, and kind of operate it as a turret.
Command, this is Charlie.
So we're going to secure that area.
Send it, Charlie.
Squad leader is down and three more guys are down as well. We are currently holding at the green team overwatch.
Alright, Charlie, consolidate.
So they're clearing out this area. They're using a 40 mic.
BMP here.
And this force has just broken contact here as well. Well, half of their squad is wiped.
Yeah, I was about to say that, yeah.
Oh, and there's the BTR. Yep, so now we're gonna go say hi to them.
Break all call signs. Be advised, watch your fire if you're using heavy ordnance on these buildings. They're gonna go down easy and we don't need to kill the hostage.
Good call by Sniper Wolf there. Trying to throw those guys down. I am out of artillery units because they took down that first compound very nicely. But I'm going to call in my backup here. Yasna Priestapai. Oh, it's because he's a Cherno-Russian, that's why. Alright. So yeah, we're just gonna basically pursue these targets. We've got sentries coming in. Not good for Charlie. Alpha is beginning its assault. I need a frickin' engineer guy to come in with a toolkit. Let's see. We can get that track replaced. Let me just quickly AI ungarrison him specifically. Will you move now? I need you to come repair this Vic so we can use it for further use. Bro. Bro. Go. What, are you deaf? Oh, for the love of God. We'll just quickly copy paste. Send them back. Nemesis has gone down. Gonna put that guy in the 50 cal. God, you're retarded. Come on. No, let me... Oh. You know, doing that, not even trying, again, gives me no remorse. So we'll put that BTR up there. Clock's still going. These guys are fighting what they can. I guess I'll call this M2 back. Where's my engineer?
We are only 2 men left and BTR is closing and we don't have any AT.
Copy that, Charlie. Bravo?
That's one squad wiped.
This is Bravo.
Yep.
We took our
I'm about to finish
compound over here. We're currently medicing up. It's off fire. Copy that.
I'm alright.
Not after that, you're gonna be alive. Alright. Wolves is gonna try to peace out. And where is my engineer? So they're still moving through right here.
So let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
Bravo, I'm giving a nice run for their money right here.
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
Come on, this is base mission. Send it.
Ah, god damn it.
But 3 times personnel at base. Do we have reinserts still, or is this 1 life?
Interrogative High Command, 1 life or reinserts?
Roger, I never specified it would be 1 life. You are allowed to reinsert.
Understood.
So this squad's gonna come up.
So reinsert with the SUV.
This is High Command. That SUV was put there as a joke. Please don't use it. I'm gonna delete it.
Can we get some Humvees then, please?
That is a negative. Nobody asked me for additional Humvees when we started this op.
Understood. We'll fly.
So Wolves looks like he went down too. These
This
guys are
is,
gonna canvass
Bravo.
the area.
I'm sending my MREP back to pick you up, Charlie.
Hearing a
Understood, thank you very
ZSU
much.
open fire. Hot damn, that's pretty risky
Moment
right
you
there.
realize you don't have earplugs.
What, that ZSU upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bitch. So I'm gonna start trying to run civilians out here. And I'm also gonna try to run this group of civilians out as well. Have them frolic to different directions here. Trying to... Oh, for the love of God. No, just get in the fucking gunner seat, dude. That's not the gunner seat. I know it's hard, it might be your first day, but... make it work. So we're now going to shift our attention over to Bravo. Has that engineer made it? Yes, he is. So he's going to start working on repairing that Vic. Otherwise, these guys are just going to be confirming the kill. I could steal Wolves right now, but I'm a bit too busy managing these 2 squads, so I'm just going to let him bleed out. These guys, on the other hand, though, they have... This is Alpha right here. They've pretty much cleared out a majority... Actually, no, they cleared out the entire compound. They're going to start pushing up on the other flank. Where is that BTR 70?
He's afraid someone's coming out of a closet.
Ha! I'm going to park that puppy right there.
He's ready to shoot him if he does.
What?
Bravo, talk to me. How you boys doing?
Pushing up right now.
Let's get these civs to start running
Any
as
casualties to
well.
report?
Negative. I've sent my MREP back to pick up Charlie.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall
That
we?
puppy is now healed. Do a quick copy paste. And she should be drivable. Yep. So we're going to send the BMP back to the center for some tactical defense here. Wolves bled out. Going to just establish a repeating patrol pattern, and we're going to have the BTR do a patrol pattern up there as well, just for any further enemy units until Alpha starts to push in more. Bravo is being the main threat right now, so we're going to start attending to them. So I've got 2 BTRs in the AO. I sent up a 112, that's what's smoking right now, alright. Or the Humvee 50 cal. So you guys are being retarded.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
So I'm gonna have to use command-based orders. This is gonna be suckish. So I'm not actually driving it right now. I'm just telling the driver as the gunner right now how to drive, and he's literally hitting every fucking tree he possibly can.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Alright, that wasn't half bad. Let's go around for another
Let's give
hit.
him a warm welcome.
Not sure why that tree didn't even get knocked down. Jeez, how much 50 did I need to put up on there? Is gunner down? Looks like we hit Trog. The building freaking collapsed. Yeah, my guys are definitely dead after that one. Otherwise, Alpha's going in on here. They're going to probably fly in. We still have this BTR coming up. Otherwise, they're getting pinned down, so... Guess I'll have the BTR swing around. Do a circle. We'll just have it start circling this area and taking these guys out. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to see the BMP coming out. This is a BMP, excuse me, not a BTR. Other BTRs moving up, and then I've got the original BTR also patrolling this position for now. They're just checking for any more survivors. This BTR 70 already starting to engage these guys. Flying Finn's going to pull back. And Hob has a 136, so he should be able to hopefully take it out. But Barty also has a Law, just in case. So I can't make these damn civs get out of here. And if that sounds like the BMP, crossed in, exchanged fire with Grizzly, who was able to cook it off. She's smoking, but she's not down. This two-man team's going to start coming in to outflank. And now this BTR is going to start engaging people. Starting with Doctor, who is going to stay on the 3rd floor. Sorry, my voice is getting a bit hoarse. But they're going to stay low and start engaging with these infantry back and forth. So they're using explosives. They got the engineer guy. Otherwise, Gabion trying to take that guy out. Who fires back on him? Contingency plan. If he's not rescued in 22 minutes, I'm going to take him out of the AO. That's just how I want to do this up, because at this rate, it's meant to be a smash and grab.
We are currently being reinserted by Alpha Bravo's MRAP.
Copy.
So, did they come back and grab the MRAP, or did they... Okay, so these guys, that's where their freaking support vehicle is. They took
Bravo,
the GMG Vic back, which honestly could have shredded this BTR-70. It's got pretty thin armor. But that's why these guys are getting hammered down pretty hard. They also took out both of these mortar positions, so they're not going to be able to use it. Yeah, I'm going to extract you in 21 minutes. Pretty much how I predicted this op to go is it's going that way.
All squads are getting wiped one by one.
Yeah, Bravo, which is a squad to our left, has 2 men down right now because I repaired the BMP and then sent it their way.
Warm welcome, shall we?
And then Alpha doesn't have its Escort 40 Mike Vic because it's running reinserts. And, yeah, they're a man down right now, but they've got a BTR-70 overwatching their position, but they're still clearing things out at this time. I also had a...
So how much is their
let's give them a warm
Did they
welcome,
spread like
shall we?
180 degrees all over town or something?
Literally, they divided their 25-man force into 3 different factions and hit literally like 3 like Triforce directions. Like literally a triangle you could make. Near perfect triangle. And that's honestly, we've seen time and time again, it doesn't help them. Anyway, I'm going to remote control some. They're going to keep that Vic there. Give it a few seconds. Give it a reload. That's a hit. So we'll get that asset disabled. I'm going to re-garrison this guy in the building. Ooh, they're putting the 50 cal on me now.
Let's get
But
him a
I just
warm
heard that
welcome,
BTR cook-off, very good. They, I think Dr. Herbert got his launcher on him. And now they just need to move in and take the rest of these guys out. So I'm going to ungarrison these two
let's
groups.
give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Let's see, ungarrison and ungarrison. And I'm going to send both of these groups of infantry their way to counter. Over here, meanwhile, we still got a roaming group. These guys are still sparring with those. They're still utilizing the gun on that Vic, even though it's been pretty much hosed. And I'm just trying to find something that I could still use against it. I've got an idea. This will require a bit of custom working here. Let me just quickly check, make sure my radios are in order. Yep, I'm still on 50. Watch this. I'm going to need an explosive satchel and a dead man switch. And I think just on saying that, some of you are going to immediately know.
Just came through. He just standing there like, yeah, well, I'm not gonna see this.
And apparently I can't give this guy a fucking backpack. What the hell? So they can't see him anyway. So Arsenal. Give this guy a simple assault pack. Give him an explosive charge. Dead man switch. Still on 50. And let's do it. Alright, at least they're holding that position really well, but still, I'm going to keep finding creative methods to take them down until they get their shit together. 16 minutes until I pull them back. We have these... Everyone... Here's the issue right now. Everyone's hunkered down. No one's pushing into the AO anymore. They're waiting on the reinserts from this Vic to move on. And honestly, they're just kind of at my mercy at this point. Which is the biggest issue here. Here, hold on. Yep, so I was going to turn that around and shoot them with it, but they quickly got me. I guess we can have the BTR and all the forces here start to move in on this group's position. Because I already sent 2 squads at the other ones, but I need some sort of AT weapon.
This is Charlie, be advised, we have dismounted and are pushing in on
He's glitched out, so...
along Bravo's route of advance.
Just trying to find... I guess we'll use this guy to deliver some IDF. But we just gotta keep hammering that MRAP till it takes critical damage.
Bravo, advise, we are pushing you from your east. Affirmative.
But yeah, this is basically going to end up being a failure because of the loss of momentum, because they divided their troops way too much. Oh, it's got a 50 cal right there. Christopher giving me $1 saying just kill them. Yeah, I know the feeling, bro. Yeah, they're just holding there.
It's Bravo. Sit rep.
At this rate, I just start detonating them.
Grouped up with Charlie right now. Copy that. Proceed.
Here, let's see if that ZSU is still usable.
When you can.
Nope, completely fucked. But yeah, if I still had artillery, I would have smoked those compounds by now. I'm just trying to find different ways to get them. This BTR is going to come around. And they're sending some of their guys in to flank around. They're just holding position.
Liru, I want my goat back.
I said kill, not get yourself killed. Thanks, Chris. I'm glad you had your utmost faith in me.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Yeah, that civ just got shot. I tried to run these civs out, but they're not getting out of here, so I just guess they're in that mood.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
I can hear their footsteps. What the f- Headshot.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Ah, for the love of God.
This is Bravo to Charlie. We've got one of your
Hey,
guys
Bravo.
down on the northeast.
There's the BTR.
Understood.
Liru, I want my
Got a
goat
man
back.
down right there. Can you frag them now? I'm trying. They take that guy down. 12 minutes till I pull Deadwalker out of the AO. So far, so good. I'm not even going to reinforce because I don't want them to get extra salty about this. Just going to put a repeating marker right there, but yeah, I'm not sure they will be able to get this one down. So I won't be able to disarm that either. Wish I could set it to a timer now instead, but that's alright. 11 minutes. They're finally getting on the move, and this BTR is just doing fuck all. I mean, they are close. They could get here in 10 minutes, but I'm also trying to make this squad come over to try to stop them. If that BTR ever gets there. Meanwhile, Bravo with the remnants of the reinserted Charlie team are running in right here. They're working on Murphy up here, I assume. Mirwell is trying to work on him. And in these squads, some of these guys stayed behind, so they're going to start Dead Girl's pushing up again. God damn it. If he pushes up again, I will make him another fucking hostage. Let's see, and that 40 Mike Vic is coming around. Otherwise, I'm hearing some shots. This BTR is still being slow as hell. I think it's trying to get on that road, taking a path of least resistance there. Jesus, what the hell was that?
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
You better be down. That was 3 blood splatters to the chest. Yeah, there goes Yander. This guy have grenades.
Liru, I want my goat back. Liru, I want my goat back.
BTR for the BTR gods. Sounds like that BTR is finally coming around. Also hearing some footsteps. I'm not sure if they're going to come around and outflank me.
How about you gonna push northwest or we're gonna push northwest?
We are gonna push them.
Yep, so that BTR is here. It dropped Gabian, but it looks like he managed to get to cook off, so crew's gonna dismount. Try to send them up. 8 minutes. Meanwhile, this team is pushing around. Gonna try to send that Vic in a bit closer, get away from that 40 Mike. BTR cooks off. They've got this group all around. Troglodyte's trying to fall back. Trog saw him. Okay, I was trying to put him forward so I could ambush him, but alright, the AI is just gonna glitch out on me. Some more heavy fire going down. They're gonna try to fall back and grab Gabian. Have this two-man team come in. 7 minutes.
Get me out of here.
No. I'm just giving some responding fire to where I see those tracers.
Bravo, we're gonna push towards your location. We can't see anything from here.
Roger.
Sparring with them at this point. Sniper Wolf, he's trying to exchange fire right there, basically laying down a bunch of suppressive. This guy's now getting his gun back.
I'm about to go down.
Really? Ay. So yeah, it's finally starting to take a toll. Just everything I've been taking from the AO and throwing at them.
Let's give him a warm
Now the only real hope here is Bravo team to come in, because Alpha has just not been making that much progress, and I've just been throwing everything at them. Granted, they've killed quite a bit of the AO. I've got only a few foot soldiers left at that flank to push them up with, but otherwise, they've just been pinned down too hard. And again, it's just been attrition of the amount of troops I've been throwing at people. Yep, 5 more minutes. People are noticing that in chat. Dead go killing that guy. But yeah, this situation has been pretty tough on him. Here's the thing, I will drive him down the main road. I will try to give the player base an ability to snatch him, but that GAZ is going to be pretty heavily armored.
So, let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Jesus. Always pie the corners, gentlemen. I don't know, Deadwalker. It's anyone's game at this point.
I want my goat back.
Oh, I
Yeah,
donated money to myself. Great. I don't hear any comms on 50 either. Ay. was surrender! God damn it. PID, gentlemen. I'm stuck. And then you just run in. You didn't even know I was there. I thought it was set to full auto. Barty drops me. So, yeah.
Yeah, I copy. Why?
So,
3
I don't know which
minutes.
squad Islander was, but this is Islander's squad. We're all fucked. We're too effective. This is Alpha. We're too effective. A lot of guys are down. Our medic is down. We're sitting in a building at grid ref 095143. Most of the area around us is cleared. There's one guy on the road. If we could get some medic help, that would be much appreciated.
Just to the other
3
squad, are you
minutes.
going to hold while you go to them, or are you going to go to them?
This is Bravo. We're currently quite in need of a medic, so we're gonna hold here.
Just to we'll push to them.
By the way, Charlie, we've got one of your guys down here.
I can't even go that low. Hello? We'll keep this guy up here as an auto rifleman, but yeah, this is very close. And yep, just to confirm with you guys, I still am on 50. It's just there isn't really any chatter between the squads. And for that, I don't know why. So Hub is getting pretty close. 2 minutes at this rate. AI, ungarrison should have this squad starting to react.
On the prisoner of war.
Copy that.
hey, they found-
Bring him to the vehicle depot.
No, they think he's a civ.
Is anybody coming to help Alpha, or do we just need to fuck
Yeah,
off?
we're coming to you now. We're coming to you right now. We've got 1 times medic and 1 times rifleman heading to you now.
Second, Charlie, have you secured prisoner of war?
Wait, no, there's someone behind this building. I see.
They think no, that's an enemy. They've got guys close by, but yeah, this is pretty fucking funny.
Charlie, do you read? Yeah, ground command.
1 minute before I start moving you. Shh, now be quiet. There's people coming near us.
Andrews, do you read?
Shh.
Andrew, do you read Islander?
Hey, firefight.
All right, let's go.
Alright, body load.
Affirm.
Have you boys have they secured
So, let's
the
give him a warm
hostage?
welcome, shall we?
Located the
Negative,
hostage,
that
but
is
he's not
Charlie.
yet secure. Neutralize him. The HID. Shoot them if they're running away. The HID will survive a shot.
All right, I'm gonna have to delete the chicken. No, you get your ass back in there.
You got 3 times friendlies heading to your location right now.
Copy. We think there's one guy still to the left via my drone feed, but I've been bandaging people for a while. We've got only one guy we can get up, and that's our medic. We stabilized him first.
Let's go.
It might.
Fuck.
Driving out south, Safi.
Holy shit!
Attention Bravo and Charlie, a helicopter is inbound to pick up HVT. Is he secured at this time?
Okay, come on, where are my helicopters?
This is Bravo. The vehicle that tried to escape with the HVT, we got it.
Where are my
pinned
fucking
down now.
Russian helicopters, VDV?
Second Bravo.
This is Bravo. We've got the HVT.
Rally point, this is where you'd want to do. Oh, I just and fucking memory leak. God damn it. I hate that glitch, because I was using that to move back to the airbase, and I wasn't thinking again. Son of a bitch. I hate that glitch with a burning fucking passion. That's fine. We'll go in. By the time we get back on the server, we'll see if the, Vic got there. It's an absolute pain in the ass, is it not? Yeah, you can't see because I just crashed because I went into map, and when you go into map as the Zeus, you got like a 50-50 to crash out. Come on. I am glad, though, we finally saw the Vic actually pursue my Gaz, and it was able to take it before it got away, so... That's the wrong password, though since it's taking this long, it's probably going to give me a connecting failed, so it doesn't even matter. And we'll try to get back in here ASAP. Why is the connection failing? Can't even get back in my own server. Lovely. It was armored mod. I mean, you gotta give him the benefit of the doubt, but I can't even get back in my own server. Yay. Well, it hasn't given me a connecting failed, so I assume it's just loading the mission file, so... Yeah, exactly what Excel said, so... Try to get back in here. But whatever. I'm not sure how that chopper is going to go, though. I was going to remote control it and do some runs, but now since it's automated, it might go a bit worse. So, we'll see how this plays out. Back in channel, looking at the map here. A lot of markers. Alpha's fucked. They even put that on the map. So let's see how bad everything is. Chopper didn't even make it to them yet, so yeah. This point mission is pretty much a success, so long as they get out of the AO quickly, because otherwise that Russian is not going to be happy. High command back on net.
Helicopter, HVT is under you. Okay, pop smoke.
This is High Command. We're getting a radar blip on the southern end of the AO, be advised. Well,
Well, High Command, don't we have interceptors in the air for this specific stuff? Yeah.
Are you just gonna question it? It
Hey,
serves
you need
as
to
a
get him in
timer.
the helicopter right now. There's an Mi-24 apparently above us.
We've got AA, but
Yeah, until the DZ's secure, we're gonna lift.
let's see. I need some cheetahs.
Awaiting orders. Waiting.
This is High Command. We're scrambling a wipeout to deal with that air threat.
Copy.
Will he be smart enough to
High
take
command,
off on this?
Sorry, ground command. Are we extracting on foot?
A firm.
I think he'll be smart enough to see this as a runway
Understood,
and
ground
take
command.
off.
We're gonna take one of these hostile. We're going to commandeer a Land Rover.
I've got no control. What the fuck? I can get manual fire, but I don't have... There we go. Fuck's sake. It's my anti-torque's partially out.
Hey, other squads, are we mounting up in that fucking MRAP you guys were at?
If it still fits.
Alrighty, rest of Alpha's on our way.
Otherwise, there's a vehicle parked to our north.
Repeat last. MRAP, hold position.
We've managed to fuck the Mi-24 off short for a little bit, but we need to get out of here.
Is Charlie Squad being extracted from the area? We've got one time.
To your east, there are other vehicles.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
I'm saying again, this is Charlie Squad. We're extracting from the area. Go is falling back of Alpha Team.
Second Charlie, do you have the HVT?
Negative.
This is Bravo, we have the HVT. We are extracting.
See? Yep, alright, definitely time to fuck up. Thank you, Siri. Let's get low. We're done. God, that beeping is annoying.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Is this why the Russians hate their frickin' aircraft? Because it just beeps all day? They just nailed my anti-torque.
How are we doing down there, boys? You guys need any help getting out?
We're extracting right now.
Did anybody get hit by the actual airstrike?
Negative, it just...
Let's just call it back.
Copy, we're outbound now.
Yeah, you can hear the wipeout. I try to go in the map and tell it to fuck off south, but whatever.
Copy that.
Alright, let's have you break off. We don't want to get kited back to their base. Same with you. Yeah, he's gonna swing around. Alright. They've landed to grab Nemesis.
So let's give him a warm
And they're gonna break off from that AO. Yeah, exactly. The frickin' beeps in there. Yep. This is High Command to all forces. Mission is a success. But at what cost?
On the way.
Can I give you like a land order or something? That's fine. End scenario. If I wanted to be cheap, I could have driven the gas on a route that wasn't blocked by that 40 cal or 40 mic truck, but whatever. If they get it, they get it.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Yeah, nice.
Don't really have anything to say other than that was extremely close, and the reason it was close is I don't know why you divided your entire team or your forces into 3 squads and attacked them from 3 different directions of the AO. That's why everything ended up the way it did.
You mean in the victory?
I would like to add to that, Liru.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, go ahead.
Whiskers, who is not here right now, even though we had 2 times informed everyone in the squad that we were not to fire unless fired upon.
Oh, it was more than 2.
Yeah, multiple times I told people, do not fire unless fired upon. Whiskers took an aim and then shot somebody.
Was that the guy? Was he part of Charlie team? The guy on the 50 cal that caused you idiots to get spotted? Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I will.
Common sense. Goodbye.
That is definitely a common sense violation.
Thank you very much. Because
He's not even on the specialization.
he disconnected.
Yes.
He literally disconnected afterwards because he pretty much realized everyone was shouting over the net, "Who thou fired? Who thou fired?" So yeah.
We'll add him just
Also,
so we can say he doesn't have common sense.
How is he in a tier 2 op if he's not in the specializations?
I have no idea.
That's
He
a
has
tier 2.
to,
Like he
yeah,
does
he's a
have
tier
the
2.
training. He does have the training, so I don't know what happened. I think the
Oh
stuff
no,
got
they
removed.
labeled him as Whisker, not Whiskers.
Ah, there we go.
That's fine. Just take away the common sense tab, and when we see him again, we'll demote him to tier 1, and then just put a reason saying misfire even when told not to. So that's fine.
That wasn't a misfire. That was an intentional discharge of a weapon.
We're basically not following orders. Let's see. Yep. Sniper Wolf. Any of this in on your end?
No, I just shot a lot of bullets. I mean, it wasn't a bad plan to separate everybody and kind of have different angles of attack. Wasn't terrible, because if we hadn't engaged the mortars and stuff while the other teams were moving in, it would have just gotten retarded, and then we would have just gotten mortared the whole time, which wouldn't have been much better, but it still ended. The problem is the stagnation when people stop and start medicing. Like Alpha got, we just got so fucked that we couldn't do anything. Like we just couldn't move because we were just all fucking
where we have a
wounded.
common
We had all the
sense
vehicles
tag.
apparently driving to us to die, and
If you lose it, you can't get promoted. You often get demoted anyway.
well, you would have had great Overwatch if somebody hadn't fucking herped. But like I said, it wasn't a bad plan, but a little bit better
we had a
recon
great
would have been
Overwatch
better
plan.
next time.
I figured the squad coming from the south would have been Overwatch for the other 2 teams.
That was the plan. We wanted.
Yeah.
The only reason why we're going to Sector D was because Sector D had a freaking element there. We didn't want to, I wanted the Overwatch at Sector D, basically, where the Zeus was. But then during the approach, while we were waiting for everyone else,
that
happened.
So when you basically did that, because I wasn't sure if I saw you guys yet, because the sniper team did it, they got down, called the Vic down to look around. It didn't see you guys, so they were just going to ignore it, and the sniper team was just going to move to a different spot. But no, someone decided to shoot the gunner, so
Yeah,
whatever.
I knew it hadn't spotted us, and I radioed in that we might we might have spotted if the vehicle drives onto us, and then next second, yeah, I hear Whiskers, I hear a suppressed shot, which pretty much it was Whiskers because Whiskers was the only one in the assault team that had a suppressed weapon. The only other suppressed weapon I know of was the sniper, our sniper on the Overwatch point. So yeah, Whiskers pretty much did that, and then we pretty much. I'm not upset about being run over by a BMP because I kind of knew it was happening because everything came towards us.
Yep.
Also, we captured a prisoner, like a Haji prisoner. We took one prisoner and loaded him into the truck and drove him back to
So
base.
let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
So yeah.
It didn't go terribly.
I guess
It could
that'll
have gone better, but
yeah. I mean, it played out the way it did, and hope you guys still at least enjoyed it because that's all what really matters.
Yeah, it was an awesome car chase in the end there.
Yeah, that's funny.
Jumping down the fucking hills.
What was the
That
deal
was
with the Russians?
so
The
Russians were interrogating Deadwalker.
It was more like a Korean though.
Did like her improvise technical?
That was an interesting car chase at the end. I will say that.
So far.
Are you referring
Sweet
to the
War
one where
Games
the
is streaming
MRAP came
tonight.
up with a GMG and just started shooting out its tires?
Yep.
We hunted it down the mountain.
I then was calling
we had
in
the
some.
canister shell that we were saving the canister shell for that, and then we used it in the last compound because they were shooting at us, and then we didn't have the canister shell anymore, so we were like, this is gonna be questionable.
Yeah. So the reason that aircraft showed up at the end was I frickin' memory leaked in the map because I forgot about it in the moment. But I was going to call in an enemy hind and an MI8 to try to extract the frickin' person, but since I memory leaked halfway through, I wasn't able to get the MI8 out, and the hind just was given a general movement order before I could give it a hold position order, so that's why it started fucking around, so I just came back and improvised as such.
And then we got an A10.
So it's not a big issue, the MI24, considering the fact this is just a continuation of the last time we're doing Russian ops here. And we had how many MI24s get shot down when we were playing as the Russians?
Plenty. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. So thank you for playing. Tomorrow we've got Iron Front. We're going to finish up the Zargabad map. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. BRB. Anyway, guys, to everyone watching, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Glad to see, new subs, donations, new follows. When I see that, it means I know I'm doing something right, so I hope you keep enjoying it. Also in chat, we have War Games Incorporated. He is my 506th correspondent, I would say. And apparently he's going to be Zeusing tonight, so as always, I will be auto-hosting his channel. That is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if I remember correctly, and it goes on till usually about 10 p.m., sometimes more, sometimes less. But I will be watching, as I always try to do, either from my desk or from a bar at one of my favorite restaurants, probably getting hammered as his player base does some silly thing, just like any other player base. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's ops. Go operate operationally, and I will see you all tomorrow for Iron Front, which is going to be Monday, 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to join, since I saw, Liaison Whore, exactly, but if you want to join this community, I saw a lot of people asking that in chat. Check out my YouTube, same thing, Liru the Lance Corporal, and just look for the news and announcements tab or playlist, and just go to the latest one. We have a public op every Friday. We're currently doing a syndicate campaign focusing on the IDAP stuff from Laws of War. You will need Apex to play. And yeah, you can just join up from there, or you can just come in and start doing trainings and get yourself up to like Tier 1 and Tier 2 and play on ops like these, which I'm happy to say, ever since we included the Common Sense tab, have been greatly improving. I was not expecting that op to pass, but they still pulled it out of their ass in the end, which I will admit I'm a little annoyed about, but in reality I should be happy. So again, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally, and take care.